Just started the first round, I think.
Yeah,
Here we
just
go.
seen. Should be a cracker,
JFT,
this.
bit of live
Good evening,
boxing
good
on a
evening,
Friday
good
night.
evening. How we
Let's
doing,
do
man?
this.
You
Yeah,
good?
good, mate. How's things for you?
Good. Glad it's bank holiday.
Yeah,
Knackered.
absolutely, mate. Good weekend of boxing coming up. I just realised we were just talking about the Leo fights live on YouTube at midday tomorrow or something.
Absolutely, a midday cracker. That should be an absolute banger. Looking forward
live
to
on
that.
Pro Box have picked it up for some reason.
Pro Box YouTube.
Pro Box YouTube, indeed. Yeah.
Who would you say is the favourite in this fight? Archie Sharp and Maxi Hughes?
I think Maxi should be a slight favourite.
I think so, yeah. But, you know,
Is Sharp the favourite?
I think slight betting favourite. I could see this being a draw. I thought the Sylvester and Mould fight would be a draw. Yes, Luca, how we doing?
Yeah. Hi, Luca. How you doing, mate? Yeah, it's been a good card.
It has, but it's been a bit long for me.
It's a Frank Warren job, this co-main event at 10:15.
Yeah, they've had too many fights on it, but they have been good fights, but there's been too many.
Look, if this goes the distance, we probably won't even cover the main event because
I'll be asleep.
Yeah, I'm not staying up till midnight to watch Harper's Zimmerman.
No. And I'd just like to put it out there. Why is Zimmerman 13-0? She was 13-1 4 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure she lost her debut. And it's disappeared from BoxRec. We all know BoxRec is just boxing Wikipedia. I might put myself on there at weekend at 347-1.
Lomachenko Murphy.
346 stoppages.
Yeah. To be fair, Luca, just on that subject, that there has been some cracking fights. And that one you just spoke about, Jay.
Sylvester and Mould. That Sylvester was real slick.
Yeah, the whole lad Sylvester, and then the Jimmy Joe to get through that last fight. Fair play to him.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get pulled out. I think you thought he was going to get stopped.
He probably could and should have done, to be fair, but he obviously was fighting in front of his home crowd, so you can't knock in there. But Archie and Maxi should be about. This should be a cracking fight, to be fair.
Yeah, it should be. To be honest, I think at one point in between rounds 2 and 3, Josh Whale convinced him to carry on.
Yeah.
He looked like he said, I can't. He was giving all the signs of somebody that needed pulling out. And you saw Josh Whale make him look at him in the eye. And I think he said, look, you can box your way around. You can jab and move. And he did.
Yeah, I agree with that, Luca, definitely.
Yeah, he's not my type, but I'm assuming. Good fighter as well, brother.
Yeah.
No, he's really good, really slick.
Yeah, he was.
I really like what I saw out of him.
He hurt Mould a few times, didn't he, as well?
And got stung himself a couple of times. But came through it, got a pretty bad cut as well, but managed to keep his composure, and he boxed really well.
Yeah, I think Nathaniel Collins against Lee McGregor will be a good fight tomorrow night, on the Queensbury card. I'm forward to that. I'm
expecting it to be. Lee McGregor's never really in shit fights, is he?
Yeah, well, to be fair, that Isaac Lowe fight wasn't the best one last time out, but he has been in some good fights. I agree.
I mean, it wasn't the best, but that's because he just battered Isaac Lowe, didn't he? It was a one-sided ass whooping, pretty much.
Yeah. Team Warrington, fully in the Maxi corner, love it. His dad's trained Maxi for years, hasn't he, Warrington?
Yeah. Sean O'Hagan, my brother. I think my brother boxed twice under him. My brother was with Sean O'Hagan for his couple of fights at the very least. Gary Sykes and Andy Townsend, I think he boxed with Sean. Boxed under Sean. The rest of them, the ones before that, were under Gallagher.
Right.
And before that, Richard Poxon, who was at Sheffield.
Clinton Woods' camp. Did he not have like a promotion company as well?
Poxon?
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard's been involved in boxing in some way, shape, or form. He worked for Dennis Hobson for a lot of years.
That's it, yeah.
But then sort of went on his own. Sort of started like Dave Caldwell did, but Dave Caldwell's seen it through and come through the other side. I think Richard sort of went on and did other things. You can't put boxing on either radio, TV, and Caldwell's not in there somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. He looks quite static, Archie Sharp here, mate. I don't know if you see Max, he's definitely looks sharper than him.
I don't think he can figure Maxi out at the minute. His timing, Maxi's got awkward timing, and I just don't think because Archie's waiting for him to come into range. If you look, he's pouring out of his jab, trying to find him, and Maxi's sort of stepping and getting underneath it or inside it, should I say? See there?
Yeah,
look.
no, he has. He's gone full on. Billy Nelson done the same, didn't he, Luke? A fair play to him.
What's that? I can't see, man.
Shifted a load of weight. Sean O'Hagan.
So what's he down to, like 35 stone now? He didn't give a shit before, though. I'm not taking piss out of him. I'm joking, but no, he was a confident fat dude, wasn't he? He's not bothered. But yeah, fair play if he's it can only help, can't it? It can only benefit you losing weight when you're a big dude like that.
Yeah, you are right. In
fact, I bumped into him not that long ago in IKEA, of all places. We had a couple of minutes. Nice guy.
And where are we? Look, yeah, I picked Maxi on points, to be fair, but you're lucky.
I've picked draw. Shock.
Yeah, look. Hey, did you see that video, Luca, coming around to Big Martin again today? Jesus Christ.
Nah, what's up?
He's released a new video, you know, that one of when he was in the gym.
Wiggling his hips.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He released a new one today.
Is it worse? Is he bigger? Oh, God.
Oh, he's got no top on this time. Pretty sure he had a top on in the last one as well.
No, he didn't. Oh, yeah, he did. He had a top on.
I'm sure he did. He had like a really sweaty top that was like glued to him, but there's no top on this time. Yeah, Big Martin's gone all out this time.
Incredible. They were swinging away then. Yeah, Martin's the kind of fighter that could sweat out 10 stone and not make a difference.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's gone for the full main card draws.
You're laughing, aren't you, though? But I've won a lot of money on Acker's draws. Don't you worry about me. Thank you, Tony Bellew, Isaac Chilemba. No, was it Isaac Chilemba? Yeah, it was Bellew.
Bellew won, wasn't it?
And it was Crawler and somebody else on the co-main.
Crawler against, was it Darley's Perez?
I don't know. No, I don't think it was Perez.
Or Derry Matthews. Was it Derry Matthews?
Not sure. I'll check now, but it was a double draw anyway, and I got it.
And tell you what, I think Maxi's winning so far, personally.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Max is winning.
I would say so. Only problem's got that sweat. Oh, yeah, you're right, Luca. You are right. It was embarrassing the shape he turned up in for that.
I mean, he's always been, big anti, but disgustingly unfit in the last fight for what he'd said and the training camp he'd had, and he wasn't ready for Parker, and you'll see, and he was in worse shape.
Oh yeah, he was.
Nice one, Luca.
Yeah, to be fair, that he done well. Obviously, Flint's injury didn't help him, but it was a good performance. To be fair to him, I'm
down tonight. I lost on the Stevie Levy fight and the Mould and Sylvester. This might get me out of a hole.
Love it.
If the referee slips, elbows Maxi Hughes in the face, he trips. Archie Sharp sprains his ankle. I got 40,000 to 1 on those exact circumstances.
request a bit.
Yeah, from dickhead losemoneyhere.com.
Murphy's back.
Easy, yeah.
We're in the third. Taya Woken. Third round. I think it's 2-0 Maxi, but maybe I'm wrong.
I agree.
I am wrong quite often.
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm agreeing. Get it over and done with.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, don't need any. Good shot there by Archie Sharp. Just caught him on the end of a good left hand.
Seems comfortable though, doesn't he, Archie? Just sitting back like he's waiting. It is a 12-rounder as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's got some trinket, as our friend Liam would say, on it. Yeah, 0% chance I'm making it up through to Terry Harper. They've dropped a blunder there, GBN. This should be Harper fighting at this time now.
I think I'll be watching Harper in bed.
Yeah, especially with Josh Taylor being on against Essendon on a Frank Warren card at about 1 a.m. tomorrow. So
they need to do something about it. I mean, it looks well. I mean,
No, it's early. It's early yet. He's in the fight. He's in the fight. Sorry, Jay. Carry on, mate.
I'm just saying it. The looks a good turnout. I don't believe there's as many as they said. Didn't they say 9,000?
Well, yeah, but what I didn't get is they stuck that Taz. I forget his surname now. After Reese Mould and Sylvester, like they should have put that on the 6th rounder earlier on in the card. Started half an hour earlier on today, and then you get in your prime time main event at 10:20, like it is now, with 3 rounds into a 12 round.
Well, when me and you were messaging, it was about 8:15, and I said I'm gonna get some food. You were doing whatever you were doing, and I thought by the time we're done for 9 o'clock, this will be on.
I thought we were going to be on about 8:15 or something for this fight, honestly. But even 9 o'clock would have been fine, like you said. But love it, Luke. I've missed that. I've missed it. You're getting biting here, Luca.
It's got no to do. I've always gone to bed at 10 o'clock.
Milk in his slippers, Luca.
Nah, some of us are up at 5 grafting.
Luca wouldn't know what that means.
Coin. You're snoring your bollocks off. I'm out making coin, brother.
He's like prime Floyd Mayweather, Luca. When you're sleeping,
right, I'm in bed at 10.
When you sleep, he's working, mate. Floyd, old school.
Pounding the mean streets of Bradford.
Yeah, he's pounding the pavements, mate. 4 a.m. McDonald's takeaway, like
my missus on an electric scooter filming me. It's fucking freezing.
Oh yes.
But yeah, you're not far wrong, mate. No Horlicks, hot chocolate for me.
I think it's 2-1 to Maxi Hughes, 2-3. I think Sharp had a case for that third there.
It's the vacant WB Silver Lightweight Championship.
Okay, WBC Silver's not actually the worst belt of all time, to be fair.
Well, knowing the WBC, they'll probably up it to full world title emeritus in recess.
Champion in emeritus before they know it.
In recess,
interim. Recess, yeah.
Regular.
Good stuff, Luke. Are you going to catch the Josh Taylor card tomorrow, Luca? Oh, yes, Jeff. I hope you are, my friend. We're just talking about this. It's going to be on...
it's on lunchtime tomorrow, Jeff.
Yeah, it starts at 7 a.m, but we'll probably...
I mean, I know this card's been long, but I don't think it follows straight into the Japan card tomorrow.
No, the Japan card starts in around 9 hours time from now. So, but we won't be covering the whole card, but we will be watching the...
at least the main event.
Leo against Tomoki Kameda main event for the IBF featherweight. That'll be a good fight, that will.
Ain't Kameda the kid that Cordina knocked out?
Nah, that was what was his name? No, Kameda was one Jamie McDonald fought twice all them years.
That's it. Jamie fought him in Japan, didn't he?
I think I can't remember where he fought him, to be fair. I think one of them was in America, you know.
What does that say?
One of them.
Harper
one of them was in America. We got Sabatulon. What win Harper? No, Harper's on next.
Oh, you're in Australia. Do us a favour, Jeff. Can you text me the result then, please? And I'll put it on next Thursday.
Yeah.
Yes, Jeff.
Yeah, so what you're going to have it on then, Jeff? So what time? Yeah, you're probably getting it about 6 p.m. or something then in Oz.
We're not sure what we're doing yet, the Hand History Vault. We're just going to play it by ear.
Yes, mate. We'll miss Leo, my dog, as a photo shoot. I'm serious. I love it, Luca. You'll be in there, Luca, won't you?
Fuck off, Luca. You're not serious, are you? I've got 3 dogs, brother, and I love dogs. I've got full pedigree breeds. I've never had a photo shoot yet. And you take the piss out of me for going to bed at 10 with a Horlicks. Come on.
Yeah, Luke, if you're not, they're never going to see the light of day on X, are they?
No. Smile, Mabel. Work it, baby. Work it.
Yes, Hand History Vault. We're not sure, like Jay said a second ago, we're not sure exactly what part of the... Maybe we'll do a couple of the fights. We'll definitely be doing Leo against Kameda, the main event on that card tomorrow. I'll see about work, Luca. I'm going to try and watch it because I just saw it's on the zone. Sugar Nunes against Rikishi, which will be a great fight, by the way. And so will Yoshiki Takai as well. I think he's... I don't know who's headlining, Rikishi or Rikishi Nunez or Takai. But yeah, great card on Wednesday. I think that is the Sugar Nunez against Rikishi is going to be a war.
Oh yeah, and half lost weight, aren't they? Sean O'Hagan. Bloody hell.
Yeah. 3-1 Maxi-ish.
I think so. Archie started pissing around towards the end of the round. I don't know why, because he wasn't. The photo.
Here we go. The backtracking started.
Oh, here we go. About a gift. Should have gone in the bin. I'd have said, thank you very much. Yes, thank you. In the bin. This isn't dragging me nowhere.
Oh,
what kind of dog is it? Please don't say French Bulldog. If so, I want to block you from the channel. Not my channel, but I'm going to ask Sam nicely to block you from the
you're
channel.
You're a
shareholder. What dog you got, Luca? But yeah, I think 3-1. Maxi looks more comfortable. Archie seems a little bit frustrated. He started showboating. I think it was out of frustration. I know that sounds stupid, but
yeah, I've never seen a bigger divide on this fight tomorrow night between Taylor and Esserman. There's so many people saying that Taylor's going to wipe him out. He's way too good. And there's loads of people saying that Taylor's shot to bits and Esserman's going to win. Like, there is a massive divide on it.
I'm still not confident that Taylor's shot to bits.
Okay, Luca. Yeah, I'll let you know about that, mate. I'll give you a shout. You're more than welcome tomorrow, Luca, for the any of the Josh Taylor fights as well.
Pass it on. Oh, them ones where yeah. No, my sister-in-law's got a beagle. I always get them mixed up. The Basset Hound are the longer ones, shorter ones out, the dumpy legs. I've got a Dachshund, a working English Cocker Spaniel, and a Belgian Malinois. Knobheads. All three of them.
You know Jay's dogs. They're more than show.
They're always on the pod. They're on more than I am, to be fair.
They're mascots on the Watchalongs. Oh,
they
good
talk
shot.
Way more sense, and the prediction average is better than mine.
Pick
Mabel loves a winner.
It's a bit of a chess match at the moment.
I was just about to say, it's not caught on yet, has it? It's not quite caught fire, as they say.
Yeah, sometimes that happens with the Orthodox and Southpaw, doesn't it?
Yeah. I won't mind shares in Susie Wong.
Yeah. To be fair,
I remember when they were they had a little like booth at the market in Manchester, and fighters used to take the shorts there to like this little kiosk. Now there's pretty much at least every British boxer has Susie Wong.
Yeah,
them or Fight Label.
Yeah, it's part-timer, mate. Part-timer. No, that was me.
Get more sense out of me dogs than Liam, to be honest. You know I love you, Liam.
Yes,
Collins,
Jeff,
50-50. Yes, Jeff.
I agree with that. I'm leaning towards Nathaniel Collins.
I'm leaning the other way to McGregor.
Yeah, I'm leaning Collins on points, but it's a good. I actually think that could be the best fight on the card tomorrow. You know, that or Taylor Esserman probably, but I think that's a good fight.
It depends, doesn't it? It all depends on. I think a lot of the main event depends on what Taylor turns up. I know that sounds cliche and corny, but if Taylor's on it, then Esserman does not get anywhere near him. I don't think he'll stop him.
He doesn't. I just, you know, and Josh Taylor's giving it the old Josh Taylor 2.0, you know.
Oh,
well, how many times have we heard that before? Look, if honestly, sounds weird to say, but if Josh Taylor goes and blows Echo Esserman out of there, I'll be like, do you know what? Fair play, get him in a big fight.
Aye,
definitely. Not because I think Echo Esserman's the second coming. He's a good, solid. Umar called him world level earlier, by the way, on the way.
Easy. Yeah, but Umar, fucking hell. Do you know what I mean?
Umar goes, Echo Esserman is a world level fighter.
No, he's not. Go back in the broom cupboard, Umar.
I had to rewind it. I was like, has he honestly just said that with a straight face? I know he's a Queensbury employee. And all that, but...
Talk about company, man. Can you imagine Taylor blowing him out and around and then going, Boots Enish, you're a fucking
yeah. I would love that, to be fair.
I'm going to rip your fucking head off.
Listening to, might have been Fight Disciples I was listening to or something. They were like, Josh Taylor was a nasty guy, wasn't he, in his prime? Like, really?
Yeah.
Like,
horrible.
Spiteful. Like, he would go in, wouldn't he? But, like, it just seems like he's lost that spite a little bit. Do you not think?
I think that came with being unbeaten and being the man.
He had a chip
and I
on his
think
shoulder, didn't he? You know, like that kind of.
Yeah, well, I think it started with that nasty started with Owara Davis, because a lot of people thought Owara Davis would beat him up.
Yeah,
and he beat
he
the
was
shit out of
after
Owara
him that night, wasn't he? He had to be pulled off him when O'Hara
quit.
I was going to say the Q word, but
no, he quit. He quit. Whatever you say about Owara Davis,
he turned his back. He turned his back.
He'd had enough. He'd been humiliated and beaten. And Josh Taylor, something clicked, and I think he's always known how good he was, but he started to go up the levels then, and eventually when he got to the top level, it was horrible.
Yeah.
And then I think when he lost, it not so much humbled him, but certainly hurt his ego.
Yeah.
So I think he's a bit more apprehensive about. That's why I'm saying if he steamrolls Esserman, you might hear him say, "Ennis, you're a fucking gob shite."
Yeah, I'd like him to. You know, I'd like him to do that.
You're a wee shite bag.
Yeah, I'd be game for hearing that 1,000,000%. I would.
Yes, I did see that. Owara Davis is on the card, isn't there?
He'll be fighting Prince Patel soon, and
well, that's probably the fight because Patel's at welterweight now, I think.
yeah. No, Patel. You can't have OD stealing your fight, Jay.
Yeah, he won't fight me. He's afraid. He's trying to get Amir Khan. He keeps calling Amir Khan a racist and that. Trying his hardest to get Khan. It's not happening for you, Prince Patel. He's blackballed, that kid. He's too rude to people, so they just don't give him work. He's rude. He's tried the Prince Nazim thing and it just hasn't worked. Blew up in his face.
Adam, thanks for joining us. It's about to finish the 6th round. I think it's 4-2 to Maxi.
I'll wear a yellow tie next time I do it, Luca.
Laughing at it was Jim White. Yeah, Jesus. What does that make me? Simon Jordan. Archie getting a bit of confidence in his.
But he was doing that in round 3 when he'd not done anything. I think it's bravado.
Trying to G himself on, isn't he?
Yeah, look, he's doing it now with the footwork thing, but he's not doing anything. Look, he's doing all that, but then not throwing his jab. Look, waste.
Max is just so seasoned, isn't he, in these type of fights?
Yeah.
You know, he's fought.
He won't get drawn in to a fight. That's what Archie wants, because he's faster than Maxi, so he'll counter him. Maxi knows that. Hopefully, he won't get drawn in.
I'm not sure what Sharp's doing with all this. He's like cocking his right hand.
Yeah.
Look, he's doing it non-stop. So
I think he's hurt it, and he's trying to hide it.
Well, possibly. Guess that's. There you go, Adam. That's a good story. Can't get down. Sponsored him in the US against Cambosis. He got absolutely. He was Dick Turpin in Oklahoma, wasn't it? That he fought Cambosis.
I can't remember.
That was disgusting. Yeah, it was. Remember watching it at the time. Yeah, fair play to you, Adam. That's a good one. That Maxi's a top pro, and you can't argue with someone like Maxi Hughes. Fight anybody. Who did he fight after he fought Zepeda? Did he not after that? He got stopped in 3 or 4 rounds, I think, by Zepeda. But yeah, for me, Adam, Maxi's in control here. Sharp's not doing enough. He's not. Maxi can do this all night. Sharp's going to have to try and press the action a bit here.
He'll lose if it carries on like this.
Yeah, how have you got it, Luca? There's no point us two saying how we've got it because probably 4-2 to Sharp.
8-0 going into round 7. I once did that, didn't I? I did an extra round. We were only in round 2. And
you had it two rounds up, and you just finished.
We'd only finished first.
Yeah. Zepeda's a good fighter, man. I think just because he had the tougher night's works with Tevin Farmer, I think he's got a chance against Shakur and Zepeda. I'm looking forward to that fight. Honestly, I think he's got a chance. I'm not saying right now he beats Shakur, but I'm telling you, man, he's got a chance in that fight, Zepeda.
You think so?
Honestly, do. I think he's got a chance.
I mean, he's got a chance.
Yeah, he definitely has a chance. He has a chance.
But the way you said it, I thought you thought like, are you leaning towards him? Do you think shocks? Do you think there's an upset on the cards?
I know, but do you know what? It's very wide, the odds in terms of Shakur. Like, they're not giving Zepeda a hope, and I think that's
and Shakur, no disrespect to Josh Padley, but he hasn't fought the opponents he was supposed to fight Cordina for a start off, and
he was. That'd actually been an interesting fight, Shakur Cordina.
I think so, yeah. I think it would, yeah. Considering how long he took to get rid of Padley, and Padley was on short notice. I mean, if that had been a turned up Joe Cordina, that could have been a very interesting fight.
Shakur ain't stopping Zepeda. I'm sorry, he's not. He won't stop him. So if he wins, it'll be on points, obviously. Yeah, Luke. There you go. Luke has got it level.
1 sec, my dog's doing my head in.
There you go. Wasn't far away, was it?
Sit down.
Here you go, Luke. Here's the photo shoot coming up. Oh, good shot by Maxi on the front foot now. Sharp talking to him, beckoning him in. This is a good little flurry here for Maxi. Oh, he's got his pin in Sharp. Sharp's holding on here.
Sorry about that, guy.
All right. It's a good little flurry here for Maxi in the 7th. Starting to up the pace a little bit. Oh, he's going now. Sharp's really retreating.
Just come in and sit down. Sit down.
Just wants a bit of fuss.
She's a dickhead. She knows it's time to go out, don't you?
Jeff, I actually haven't made my mind up on that one yet. I haven't. I haven't thought about it enough, but.
What's the question? Sorry, who do you
about Hamza and Belanga?
I think Belanga's going to win.
It wouldn't surprise me. I think Hamza will be the favourite,
and Hamza's been very nonchalant about it, and I'm like,
yeah. Hamza is dismissing him completely. I've seen a couple of the,
and that for me is dangerous. But on the flip side of that, Belanga looks very amped and eager to prove a point.
He does.
And he could walk onto one from Hamza, but.
That's a great shot. Badly hurt in there, didn't he?
I just missed it. I'm sorry, but I'm not bought into Hamza Shiraz being this devastating puncher.
He called Belanga out for not throwing anything against Canelo and for making an excuse about something, whereas Hamza, he didn't come out and say, I broke my hand, I was rubbish.
No, it was fairly magnanimous, wasn't it? What? Right.
It was Frank Warren and everyone that came out and said, he broke his hand and all this, that, and the other. But, to be fair, how Hamza made 160 even. I know he was at 154 not long ago, but how he made 160, I'll never know. There you go. There's our third for the night. Substitute. Liam Tully out.
She's not interested in boxing. She likes MMA, does Mabel. Right, stop pulling my headphones out now. Get down.
Yes, Brian, thanks for joining us. Comfortably. I mean, I think he's 5-2 up, to be honest with you, and he badly hurt Sharp in the last round. He caught him with a beautiful shot, so he definitely won round 7. But it could be close enough. Anderson Maxi is a bigger punch than his record suggests. Yeah, for sure he is. He can bang a little bit, Maxi can. Here we go. Luca's got it on Belanga, Zepeda, Subriel Matias, Morello. Morel. Who's Morel fighting again? Can't even remember. Matias is fighting Puello, isn't he? Is it Alberto Puello against Matias?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure it is. And then Dalton Smith's going to have to stand up to Matias.
Good luck with that one.
Eddie and Dalton all of a sudden don't want to be ranked in the WBC anymore.
No, they'll be calling out Adam Azim.
Yeah.
We've marinated now.
WBC route.
Nah.
The green and gold's not for us anymore.
Every kid dreams of winning the red or the blue or the black. Yeah. Any colour but green.
The IBF belt has more credence to us than the WBC. We loved it when Puello was wearing it, but Matias, nah.
Nah, not interested. Unless it's Wheelie Bin Green, they're not interested. I think Maxi's starting to turn it up a bit now.
He is. He had a really good 7th, and he's having he's backing Archie
Do you know
Sharp,
what though? The way that Archie Sharp's pissing around with the showboating and the footwork and the pitter patter, we don't know how the judges are seeing this.
Yeah. Katiev, that's it. Yeah, that's a good fight. Yeah, I thought it was Puello. Yeah, that's an interesting one for Dalton Smith because they really fancied that Puello fight. They've been wanting that fight for a long time, Eddie and Dalton. But no one fancies the Matthias fight. Fair play to Liam Parrow for what he did that night, but Matthias was off that night.
Look at the soles on Archie Sharp's boots. He's about 5'3" in reality. They've got a wedge sole on them.
He's got a stiletto under there. Sharp's not doing enough for me. He's not. Maxi's winning this. I think Maxi's definitely took the last 2 rounds. The first 2 of the second half.
Maxi's cut as well.
That was a better flurry from Sharp at the end of the round. It's starting to heat up now. Finally getting a good few exchanges going on now.
Let's have a look. Is he cut? I don't know if it's just a mark. Ooh, look who it is. Let me mute my mic. My mistake. It's Jack Bates, and I thought it was fucking Dennis McCann.
I know he does look a bit like Dennis McCann. That's why.
He did until it panned in. No disrespect, Jack, but I've spoken to him 1,000 times.
Dennis McCann just popped up randomly on a GBM card.
I know. Well, he's going to have to pop up sooner or later, isn't he? What's he doing? What's going on? Well, this B sample's taking a while,
radio silence, isn't it? The minute I think Matthias is off, again, he beat Parra. Matthias would beat the brakes off Dalton. I think his name's. Yeah, I agree with every bit of that statement.
I can't disagree. No, it was radio silence, but do you remember he did a social media post saying, right, big announcement, you're all going to see, there'll be lots of apologies, and then we haven't heard anything since.
Oh, they all say that, don't they?
Yeah, but he left it 2 months like there was an announcement, the B sample had come back.
There was nothing.
And then there was just absolutely nothing.
God knows. 7 rounds ahead for Hughes, Brian. I mean, they're close rounds, so wouldn't surprise me if a judge had it that way, to be fair.
I mean, you could, but I haven't, but I think it's more like 5-2.
Well, I had it 4-2, and then I've given Hughes the last 2, so I've got him
4-3.
I got him 4 up.
4 up.
Through 8. 6-2, I've got it to Maxi.
I just think Maxi's winning.
Oh, that's a lovely left hand straight down the pipe. Yeah, we'll be on for McGregor against Collins, Atalma versus Balogun, and Taylor Esserman. We'll do those 3 tomorrow night. That's a good Saturday night worth of fights.
Absolutely.
Well, and Leo as well. I forgot
That's
about
twice he's done that, Lachlan. Man, this is long. It's 10:45.
Yeah, and then you got 10 2-minute rounds to sit for in the main event. Nah, no thanks.
Nah,
no thanks. Should have put this as the main event.
Yeah,
I know they're not allowed because Harper's is a WBO lightweight fight.
Or just don't have 35 undercard fights.
Yeah. No, Khan's always in the news, isn't he, for coming back? I saw Kel was sitting front row.
Kel wants to fight again, doesn't he? I
think we're going to see. Event. He seems to be at all the fights.
Do you think it'll be someone like Liam Smith, maybe?
Possibly. The dossier will be out, Luca.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, Jay, actually. Just a retirement fight for both of them. And the only thing is with Beefy, like, he doesn't sell as much as the likes of maybe Kel and Amir Khan.
Yeah, but they're not going to do... I'm on about a fight for Kel, because they're not going to do Khan, Brook too, are they?
No. I just wonder would they try and do Kel against Eubank Jr. or something like that.
No, I think Junior's too big. Junior's too big for him. Kel's not 160, 168, is he? Kel's 154. He's a short guy. I've met him loads.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
he's
like
this is 5'8",
now.
5'9".
They're swinging. Harper's getting that wouldn't surprise me in the main event, Jeff, for sure. I'll find out about it in the morning.
Yeah.
Crawford Canelo.
box record, let me know.
Yeah. Crawford Canelo, yeah. Wow, it's going to be a cracker, that is, isn't it? Well, to be fair, we still don't know, right, about who's going to broadcast it.
I think Crawford's going to just outbox him.
I honestly think Crawford's going to win now as well. And
yeah, I don't think Canelo will get anywhere.
It was embarrassing when it was first.
So did I. I called for it not to be.
It's a joke. Canelo's way too big, but I honestly think Crawford can win that fight.
I'm pretty sure I said I'd boycott it at one stage.
yeah. I know. We slated it on here when.
I'm looking forward to it now.
I'm buzzing for it. I think it's going to be a great fight.
I'm using the Amir Khan blueprint. Amir Khan were beating him fairly comfortably until he got murdered.
Crawford's just such a smart fighter as well.
Yeah. I always go back to Sean Porter, and he went, "What? He's up." Right.
Yeah.
and stopped him straight away.
Yeah, I know. That was incredible, wasn't it? That Bud is unbelievable. Yes, Liam, thanks for joining us, my friend. Maxie's ahead in this fight. Unless he stops him, I don't think Archie Sharp will win.
Do you remember when he came over here and dismantled Ricky Burns, broke his jaw in second round?
That was at lightweight as well. It's mental. Yeah. That was at 135 pounds. He's going to fight Canelo at 168.
Mad.
And then him and Black talking about...
He won't weigh 168. I think he'll weigh something like 164.
I reckon he'll weigh like 162, 163, something.
Yeah.
He's big though. Like he's not small.
No, but he's not tall, is he?
No, he's not. Do you know what? Canelo though himself has fought at 154. Like he's just like wide Canelo, isn't he? Like he's big. His neck's massive.
Yeah.
He's got such.
I'll tell you what. Keep your eyes peeled for. I don't know his name, but Crawford's got a son that wrestles. He's going to be an animal because I've seen him wrestling on his social media since he was like 4.
Yeah.
I think they all wrestle. He's got all his kids in sport.
Well, he wrestled, didn't he? I honestly think there'll be a big momentum swing in like who the favourite. I think Canelo, I think it'll be a like 50-50 pick 'em by the time.
Dear.
By the time
what's your thoughts on Pac-Man coming back? I've got none on it.
It's ridiculous.
It's a joke.
We all love the Cinderella story, but like it is.
I mean, I've got a signed Pacquiao glove. I'm looking at it now in my living room, just on side for when I'm for.
It's embarrassing by Maurizio and the gang, isn't it? It's to be expected, Jay, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a Pacquiao fan, but I'm not a fan of that.
Look at the state of him after the Ugas fight, or Dennis Ugas, who was a decent fighter. I'm not saying that he was terrible, but Barrios is a decent fighter.
I watched. Just to give you an idea, I watched other night, laid in bed, couldn't sleep. I watched Pacquiao Margarito. Oh, mate.
154 when he won.
He's nowhere near that now.
Yeah.
Punches it like 12 punch combinations and stuff.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah,
he was shot when he was fighting the likes of Jeff Horn.
Yeah, he was. He's been shot. He's been shot for years.
Yeah,
shot by Maxi, put Archie on his heels, and Ugas absolutely like beat the brakes off him in his last fight. 4 years ago?
Yeah. Does Archie Sharp think pissing around wins you points? I don't understand what he's doing. He keeps pissing around and talking and gesturing.
He's behind on the cards. Oh yeah, his prime was unbelievable. It was. I remember when.
Mate.
Broke my heart when I was first getting into boxing when he laid Ricky Hatton out.
Not good to see.
And even I know De La Hoya was at the back end of his career, but the beating he put on De La Hoya as well. That was like his big breakout, wasn't it? Almost.
He's fought them all, mate. I mean, I remember.
Yeah, that's right.
The Marquez and Barrera
exhibition last year as well, didn't he? And he was terrible. Saying I forgot he'd done that exhibition that Adam's on about in Japan last year.
Oh shit! Yeah, he got beat as well.
He was terrible.
Yeah, but he's been in politics for 10 years. He's a politician. He's not a fighter. He's just a politician that trains, an ex-fighter.
Yeah, he loves the limelight, doesn't he? He loves the dough. Yes, Salvador, thanks for joining us. Yeah, it's been terrible. Not only watching the Harper fight tonight. Save it for tomorrow.
I've got no more boxing left in me tonight. I'm going to take my dogs out and I'm off to bed.
Put it this way, it's 10:50 p.m. here in the UK, and the main event's not going to start till 11:10. This is too late for a UK card to be having a main event. We love UFC, Brian. We always cover the fights in the middle of the night and everything. We're on it all. We love it.
We've got a big couple of weeks coming up. No UFC this week. Next week we've got Blanchfield and Macy Barber. And then the following week is the big one. We've got Kayla Harrison fighting.
Is that Poirier retirement fight?
Juliana Pena. No, it's O'Malley and.
O'Malley and
Merab too.
Yeah. Sorry. And then when's Poirier? Is that the week? A couple of weeks.
I'm gonna look now. Right, so it's Blanchfield, Macy Barber next week. Then it's O'Malley versus Merab. Then it's UFC Fight Night, which is Kamaru Usman and Joaquin Buckley.
Well, that'll be good.
Then it's Jamal Hill, Khalil Roundtree.
That's a good
then
fight,
it's Elia versus
Charles.
Then it's Derek Lewis against Teixeira.
Oh, good shot by Maxi.
Then it's Holloway. Holloway's not till July. Holloway Poirier.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot about that.
Oh shit! It's the Marvin Vittori's fighting Brendan Allen, and you got Neil Magny and Gunnar Nelson on undercard of that.
That's a good. He wins that, Brian. Definitely.
Aliskerov's fighting Bruno Ferreira. Do you remember Robert Whittaker's?
Yeah. He put a beating on him. Yeah,
he'd only lost to Hamzat before that with that shovel uppercut.
Oh yeah, that was class. Yeah, he should do. He's too sharp to Poirier. He's great. Oh, Maxi's winning this fight, but it's not.
Poirier's great, but what you've also got to remember is he's 5'5" and he's great at 145. This is Charles we're talking about. Now I know he's on a bit of a slide, but if Charles gets hold of him, I know Poirier's a wrestler. I know that, but Charles can pull it out of the bag sometimes, mate.
Charles can.
If anyone can.
Anywhere, man.
And he can also take a beating. I don't think he'd take a beating off Poirier, though.
Nah, no, he's got the kiss of death, mate.
Do you think it travels up? Do you think it travels up with him?
I do, yeah. He's just got power, mate. He's powerful.
His brother's shit.
It's not even natural power. It's technique. His technique is flawless.
Paddy's not calling him hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
He shook his hand before at fucking weigh-in.
Shot by Max. Yeah. Give him a fist bump.
Now then, lad. Paddy don't want that fight.
Don't want that smoke, does he?
But he might end up having to fight him anyway, because the way Paddy's going, he'll get someone like Gaethje next. If he wins, then he's in the mix, mate. Paddy's not far off. Paddy's not far off the way he dealt with Chandler now.
He's one win away.
Yeah.
I remember that one, Brian. Yeah, definitely. When he climbed on, he always gets dropped, doesn't he, Charles, and comes back. I remember him being like written off, and the whole comeback was mental. Yeah, Maxi landing some bombs. Yes, Daz. Hope you're well, my friend. As always, thanks for being with us, mate.
I've got Maxi Hughes winning.
Yeah, Maxi's taken it. To be honest with you, Daz, it hasn't quite lived up to the expectation. There's been a few better fights than this one on the card, which I thought this would be the best one on paper. But the styles haven't quite gelled. It's been decent. Don't get me wrong. It's been watchable. We've had some stinkers recently. Some terrible fights.
The 12th and final round. I'm telling you, mate. This could be a draw. I've got Maxi winning, but I've got a horrible feeling they're going to give it a draw.
I'd be surprised if they didn't give it him, to be honest.
I know, but like all that showboating stuff, it just...
Yeah, he's the home fighter too, isn't he? GBM fighter, isn't he? Not from near Doncaster.
Maxi is.
Yes, he's the Archie Sharp's a Queensbury fighter, isn't he? It's GBM card.
It's weird, isn't it? They've loaned, because like Matchroom have loaned out Terry Harper and stuff, haven't they?
Yeah. But you think about it, Katie Taylor, been fighting on MVP cards for the last 2 or 3 fights. Maxi,
and I think Eddie's only just settled with Jake Paul, hasn't he? I wonder how much Jake Paul had to pay him.
Well, it's DAZN. She's exclusive to DAZN, yet hasn't had a fight on DAZN for years because MVP is paying her that much money, and DAZN are happy enough. I'm assuming DAZN are getting a piece of the pie.
Do you think
Taylor?
Do you think Silly Bollocks will have had to pay a couple of million quid to Eddie for him to drop the court case?
Oh yeah. They settled, didn't they?
That's what I'm saying. I wonder how much.
Yeah, because he accused him of paying the judge, didn't he?
He accused him of corruption, yeah. And you know what Eddie's like. He's
Glenn Feldman, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think the one between Warren...
Is it Taylor Serrano 1?
Yeah. The one between Warren and Eubank Jr. is done, isn't it?
They're looking forward to working together going forward.
He's made him apologise, hasn't he?
No, he's paid a fortune there, Eubank.
To Frank?
Oh, yeah, he's paid him. Yeah, they've settled. They've done that in court as well.
They said the matter was settled. I didn't know whether they've done an actual financial
Frank
settlement.
Said he's very happy with the settlement and all this.
Oh.
Called him a scumbag, got paid probably a couple of mil or whatever it was.
Eubank Jr. is going to come out the Conor Benn fight with about 75 quid after fines and taxes and
come out the
expenses.
Benn fight with a couple of good interviews on Diary of a CEO and
100 quid.
A couple of thousand followers on the old TikTok.
Eddie Earn paid him in coins.
Yeah. Nah, to be fair, I don't really think he cares. I think his profile is through the roof at the minute, isn't it? So.
And do you know, I watched that Diary of a CEO. It's the first one I've ever watched. I've never watched it before, and it was really good.
It was actually pretty good, wasn't it?
Really good. I've never watched that.
Eubank Jr. is quite a compelling. I mean, don't get me wrong, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, does it? He's quite compelling. Everything he says is calculated, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he's very emotionless. He's very closed.
He is, yeah. He's cold.
And he got as emotional as he could. There was a couple of times he refused to answer questions.
Yeah.
But I love seeing the interactions with him and his nephew. I've just seen him online there reading a story at his nephew's class at school. He loves that little boy. It's great. Beautiful.
Fights.
Right. What do you reckon here? Maxi won it by 4 or 5 rounds.
Yeah. He should, Jeff, but Eubank doesn't care about world titles, does he? He cares about the dough. That's kind of his MO, isn't it?
He owes most of it out to Neymar and them, doesn't
he? He owes Neymar a few mil.
4, apparently.
Eddie's out enough of women's boxing, whatever it is. I'm really pleased we're going to see Sinano back in boxing. Yeah. Look, to be fair, I don't think it's a long-term money-making strategy from MVP to sign all these women because I don't really see where the return on investment's coming.
It's not. He's done it to be spiteful.
But fair play to them for paying them the money because they all deserve it. So it's great. And like you say, Lucas, seeing Savannah against Shadesia Green on that Taylor Serrano card's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Netflix, all these, Chantel Cameron's on it, Ellie Scottney's on it. There's a lot of good fighters on that card. So yeah, look, fair play to them.
It's every female world champion bar about 3.
Yeah, Clarissa's been beefing with them all, hasn't she? The quote.
Oh, she could have an argument in an empty room. That's silly.
Oh yeah.
She's a dickhead. I can't stand her, mate. She's a gobshite. She's horrible.
Yeah, no, she goes through me.
She once blocked me on, I think I'm still blocked on Instagram, and it was for something so petty. I didn't slag her off or negative. It was actually something I couldn't understand why she'd blocked. It was mad. Petty. It's in the lead up to the Savannah Marshall fight. I think I liked Savannah Marshall's post and got blocked for it. Honestly, it was something pathetic like that. Commenting on the Savannah Marshall post. Next minute, I went to look and she'd user not found.
Weird. Odds on Terry shortening. Weird. Yeah, I think I said points, but yeah, look, I'll find out in the morning. Eddie's Golden Girl Sky lost me some money. Yeah, she's moving down. Did you read that the other day? She's moving down. Super bad.
Excuse me. Don't be coming at Sky like that. Fucking weird bitch. He asked her when they were going for dinner. He wasn't perving on her, the stupid cat.
Coming at me like that. Del Boy Chisora.
Yeah, but you know what he's like. He's a sausage. He's a lunatic. But he wasn't creeping on it.
All he said, he coming to dinner or something.
Yeah. When are we having dinner?
Oh, here we go. Sorry, the decision.
It's got to be Maxi. Yeah, Maxi.
Yeah, Maxi was well.
He deserved that.
He was well worth winning that. Yeah, it's over. Brian Maxi Hughes just had his hand raised. Yeah, literally just that second. Luca will probably do what he's very good at and put the cards in a minute, because obviously we have to watch it on mute. But we do know that Maxi just had his hand raised, and deservedly so as well, to be fair.
Winner by unanimous decision.
UD was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, he won it. He won it. Are they? Oh no, yeah. Sorry, it just says UD. Find out the cards, and then I guess we'll wrap up, ready for a big day. 4 watch-alongs tomorrow. Get on it, Brian. He's just won. If they'll allow you.
If the world, yeah. Stick me a tenner up.
Yeah, he won by UD about 10 minutes ago. No, it was about 30 seconds ago, in fairness. Yeah, we've got 4 watch-alongs tomorrow, so yeah, we'll same for that. I definitely don't have Harper Zimmerman in me.
No, I'm going in a second, but I'm done. I'm knackered.
Yeah, I don't have that in me at 11:30 on a Friday night. I've got to be honest. Yes, good stuff, Liam. Well done, my friend. I think I picked Maxi decision, but that was the obvious pick.
I bet draw. I picked draw. I've had a shitter tonight. I've lost a lot of money. I'm fucking fuming. Does anybody want to buy a kidney?
Look, there's always tomorrow, mate. That's the beauty of it.
I'm done for the weekend. Bollocks.
120, 108.
Oh, that's wild.
Ridiculous. 12-0. Jesus Christ, that was not. What were the other two, Luca? Before we wrap this up, that was not a 120, 108. That is disgusting.
Oh, and they're even doing VTs. It's showing Terry Harper having a cup of tea with a nana.
Jesus.
She's at a nana's, look. Oh, all right, Belter. We know you from Yorkshire. Yeah. Bloody hell.
Yes. Maxi's just won on unanimous decision. 120, 108 on one of them.
Yeah, battered him, mate. He was bolo punching and Muhammad Ali shuffling. Oh, you missed a right fight. Don't rewatch it.
EDM haven't dropped a clanger enough. We're watching Terry Harper and a Gran having a cuppa at 11:05. Yeah,
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up then. All we know is you won by UD, and one of the cards was absolutely atrocious. Yeah, could have been that. I don't know who filled the scorecard in, but he sounded like he filled it in during the Jimmy Joe Flint fight rather than the Maxi one. But yeah, Jay, massive thanks as always, guys. Thanks for all the interaction tonight. Enjoyed that. Best part of the fight, actually, interacting with everybody. So
absolutely,
yeah, appreciate everyone in the chat as always. We'll be back for a big day tomorrow. We've got some great fights in Scotland, and we'll do at least the main event of the Japan card. I'll see if we can catch any more, but can't guarantee that. We'll definitely do Leo Tomoki Kameda.
Yeah.
Cheers, Adam. Appreciate that.
Cheers, Ads. Thanks,
very kind of you, mate, for the comments. I appreciate that. Yeah, we more than welcome, man. Absolutely anytime. Maxi Hughes, unanimous decision. Wold. Yeah, Jay, close us out, mate, and then we'll catch everybody tomorrow.
We will see you all tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow evening at some stage, 8:00ish, probably over on SW Fight Hub YouTube channel. But thanks for joining us, man. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you for the Japanese boxing, then Scotland tomorrow.
Oh, shit, yeah. No, we won't back at 8. We're back about 12.
Yeah, we're back about 12. Yeah.